Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed by life's challenges? Work deadlines, personal struggles, or just the constant pressure to keep up? In today's fast-paced world, stress seems to be an inevitable part of life. But what if I told you that there's a 2,000-year-old philosophy that can help you cultivate a calm, strong, and resilient mind, no matter what life throws your way? That philosophy is Stoicism, a school of thought that has guided some of history's most powerful figures, from Roman emperors to modern-day leaders. At its core, Stoic wisdom is about focusing on what you can control, accepting what you can't, and building inner strength to handle life's difficulties with grace. In today's video, we'll explore 10 life-changing Stoic lessons that can transform your mindset and help you live a more peaceful, purposeful life. By the end, you'll have practical tools to cultivate mental toughness and navigate life's ups and downs with clarity and calm. So, if you're ready to build a stronger, more resilient mind, let's dive into these timeless Stoic lessons. Lesson 1. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. Have you ever found yourself stressing over something you have absolutely no control over? Like the weather, other people's actions, or global events? It's something we all do, but Stoicism teaches us a crucial lesson. Focus only on what you can control and let go of the rest. Imagine you're stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting. Your blood starts to boil as the minutes tick away. You can't control the traffic, but you can control your response. Do you let the situation ruin your day? Or do you take a deep breath, refocus, and accept the present moment? In this example, the stress doesn't come from the traffic itself, it comes from how we react to it. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." By shifting your energy away from the uncontrollable and towards your own reactions, you'll find that many of life's challenges become less overwhelming. This lesson reminds us that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond. Instead of wasting energy on the uncontrollable, focus on what you can change, your thoughts, actions, and attitude. It's one of the most powerful ways to reclaim your peace of mind and cultivate mental toughness. Lesson 2. Embrace discomfort for growth. In today's world, we're constantly seeking comfort, whether it's in our homes, our jobs, or our relationships. But what if I told you that true growth lies in stepping out of your comfort zone? Stoic philosophy teaches us that embracing discomfort is a key to building a calm and resilient mind. Think about someone preparing for a marathon. The thought of running 26 miles sounds daunting, and the training process is grueling. There are mornings when the body aches, and the mind whispers, "This is too hard. I don't want to do this." But here's the thing. Each drop of sweat, each mile conquered, is a lesson in endurance and strength. For the Stoics, discomfort isn't something to avoid, it's something to embrace. They believed that by putting ourselves in challenging situations, we become stronger, both physically and mentally. Whether it's exercising, taking on difficult projects at work, or even facing emotional challenges, it's the discomfort that fosters personal growth. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic emperors, believed that the trials we face are opportunities for growth. Instead of running from discomfort, seek it out. As you build the mental toughness to face challenges head-on, you'll develop resilience and strength, which are essential to living a calm and focused life. Lesson 3. Practice gratitude. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy to overlook the simple things that bring us joy. We often focus on what we don't have, what's missing, or what's wrong. But what if practicing gratitude could help you cultivate a calm mind and a stronger sense of contentment? Imagine you've just had a really tough week. Work has been stressful, you're feeling overwhelmed, and it seems like nothing is going your way. Now, picture yourself taking a few moments to sit quietly and reflect on the things you're grateful for. Your health, your family, a roof over your head, the support of your friends. These small blessings, often overlooked, hold immense power to shift your perspective. The Stoics understood that gratitude was not just about feeling good. It's a way to achieve mental toughness and inner peace. When you start to focus on what you have, instead of what you lack, it reduces stress and anxiety, helping you to live with greater clarity and calmness. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. By practicing gratitude, you train your mind to appreciate the present moment. The more you focus on what you have, the more you'll experience peace and contentment, no matter what's going on around you. Lesson 4. The power of perception. Have you ever found yourself feeling defeated by a situation that, in hindsight, wasn't as bad as it seemed? Stoicism teaches us that it's not the events themselves that cause distress, but how we perceive them. Our perception shapes our reality. Take, for example, a person who receives critical feedback at work. Instead of seeing it as a personal attack, a Stoic would reframe the situation as an opportunity for growth. They'd ask themselves, what can I learn from this? And how can I improve? By choosing to see criticism as constructive rather than harmful, they maintain a sense of control and peace. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." How we perceive our circumstances has a profound effect on how we feel and respond to them. Negative events don't have to dictate our emotional state. Instead, we can choose to see them in a way that empowers us. Lesson takeaway. This lesson teaches us that mental toughness comes not from avoiding difficult situations, but from transforming how we view them. By changing our perception, we can turn obstacles into opportunities and challenges into lessons. It's all about choosing to see life through a lens of growth and resilience. Lesson 5. Live according to nature. In today's world, it's easy to feel disconnected from the rhythms of nature. We're constantly bombarded by technology, distractions, and the fast pace of modern life. But Stoicism teaches us that true peace and strength come when we align ourselves with the natural world. Imagine someone who's burned out from working long hours, constantly chasing the next promotion or achievement. They feel out of balance, stressed and disconnected. Now, picture that same person taking a weekend to unplug, spending time outdoors, taking long walks, or simply enjoying the stillness of nature. The fresh air, the calmness, the simple rhythms of the natural world all serve as a reminder of life's simpler, more peaceful elements. The Stoics believe that living in accordance with nature means aligning our actions with our deeper values and the natural order of life. This doesn't mean rejecting modern life, but instead finding balance between productivity and peace, between striving and contentment. By reconnecting with nature, we remind ourselves of our place in the world, and we gain perspective on what truly matters. Lesson takeaway. By simplifying and slowing down, you can regain your calm and inner strength. Seneca taught that living according to nature means embracing the natural flow of life, letting go of unnecessary distractions, focusing on what's essential, and finding peace in the present moment. This alignment helps you build resilience and mental toughness as you stop fighting against the natural flow of life. Lesson 6. Strength lies in endurance. When you think of strength, what comes to mind? Maybe it's lifting heavy weights at the gym or conquering physical challenges. But Stoicism teaches us that true strength is not about the muscles we build. It's about our ability to endure life's difficulties with grace and resilience. Take someone going through a difficult personal loss like the death of a loved one. It's a situation that can leave you feeling broken, lost, and vulnerable. But instead of giving up, imagine that person finding the strength to carry on, to grieve, yes, but to also keep moving forward day by day. This endurance doesn't mean they're not hurting. It means they're choosing to keep going, despite the pain. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that life's challenges don't stop us. They actually become the tools we use to grow stronger. By enduring hardship and maintaining our composure, we develop the mental and emotional strength necessary to thrive, no matter what comes our way. Lesson takeaway. Strength isn't found in avoiding hardship, but in facing it with courage. Endurance, the ability to push through adversity, to keep moving forward, and to learn from each experience, is the essence of Stoic philosophy. The more we practice this, the more resilient and mentally tough we become, capable of handling life's toughest challenges with calm and clarity. Lesson 7. Practice self-reflection. How often do you take a moment to reflect on your thoughts, actions, and the direction of your life. In our busy, fast-paced world, it's easy to rush through each day without considering how we're truly feeling or what we're learning. But Stoicism teaches us that self-reflection is key to personal growth and mental clarity. Picture someone who's been feeling increasingly stressed at work, overwhelmed by deadlines and responsibilities. At the end of each day, instead of just collapsing into bed, they take a few minutes to journal about what went well, what didn't, and what they can improve for the next day. Over time, this simple practice of self-reflection helps them identify patterns in their behavior, understand their triggers, and develop a more balanced approach to work and life. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoics, was known for his habit of daily self-reflection. His journals, now known as meditations, are full of insights where he examined his thoughts, actions, and reactions to the events of the day. For him, reflection wasn't just about reviewing actions. It was about making sure his actions aligned with his values and Stoic principles. Lesson takeaway: self-reflection is a powerful tool for growth. By regularly checking in with ourselves, we develop greater self-awareness, which helps us stay true to our values and navigate life's challenges with a calm mind. It's through this constant practice that we build mental toughness and inner peace. Lesson 8. The importance of virtue. In a world that often prioritizes success, wealth, and fame, Stoicism teaches us that virtue, the pursuit of moral excellence, is the highest good. What if, instead of focusing on external achievements, we focused on cultivating our inner character and virtues? Imagine someone who works tirelessly to climb the corporate ladder, driven by the desire for power, recognition, and material rewards. But one day, they stop and ask themselves, what is the point of all this if I'm not a good person? They begin to shift their focus, not on accolades, but on becoming someone who embodies honesty, fairness, and kindness, virtues that lead to deeper fulfillment. The Stoics believed that external success means little without internal virtue. Seneca famously said, "No man is good by accident." Virtue, according to Stoicism, involves practicing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in everything we do. These virtues serve as the foundation for a calm and strong mind because, when we live in alignment with our values, we create inner peace that no external event can shake. Lesson takeaway: true success is not found in material wealth or external achievements. It's found in the cultivation of virtue. By focusing on moral excellence rather than temporary rewards, we build a life that is meaningful, resilient, and unshakable, no matter what life throws at us. Lesson 9. Be present in the moment. How often do you catch yourself worrying about the future or regretting the past? The Stoics remind us that true peace lies in living fully in the present moment. It's easy to get caught up in what's coming next or what's already happened, but Stoicism teaches us that only the present is truly within our control. Imagine you're at a family gathering, but instead of enjoying the time with loved ones, your mind is racing about an upcoming presentation at work. You're physically there, but mentally you're somewhere else. Now, picture the same situation but with a Stoic mindset. You decide to be fully present, to focus on the conversation, the laughter, and the connection with the people around you. By doing so, you create a sense of peace and fulfillment right in that moment. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, emphasized that the present is the only time that truly exists. Everything else, past or future, is beyond our control. In his meditations, Marcus writes, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This powerful reminder encourages us to be mindful of our actions and thoughts, knowing that life is happening now, not in some distant future or past moment. Being present in the moment allows us to experience life fully, with clarity and calm. By practicing mindfulness and letting go of distractions, we can improve our mental resilience and live with greater peace. The more we embrace the present, the more we cultivate a strong and steady mind. Lesson 10. Death is not to be feared. Death is a topic that most of us try to avoid, but Stoicism encourages us to face it head-on. Why? Because by contemplating our mortality, we can live a more meaningful, purposeful life. Instead of fearing death, Stoicism teaches us to embrace it as a natural part of existence. Imagine someone who spends their life trying to avoid risk, playing it safe in every aspect of their personal and professional life, all out of fear of what might happen. They're constantly worried about the worst-case scenario and afraid of death. Now, picture that same person shifting their perspective after reflecting on Stoic wisdom. They realize that death is inevitable, and instead of fearing it, they begin to live more fully. They take more chances, pursue their passions, and focus on what truly matters, knowing that life is fleeting. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on death in his writings. He would remind himself that death is just another part of nature's cycle, something not to be feared but accepted. In his meditations, he wrote, "Death smiles at us all. All we can do is smile back." This acceptance of mortality empowers us to live more intentionally, knowing that time is precious and every moment counts. By accepting death as a natural part of life, we free ourselves from the fear that holds us back. When we no longer fear the inevitable, we can live fully, making the most of the time we have. It's this profound shift in perspective that leads to a calm and strong mind, ready to face whatever comes our way. Stoic wisdom provides us with the tools to live with calm, clarity, and resilience. By embracing these 10 life-changing lessons, we can navigate life's ups and downs with a strong and steady mind. Remember, it's not the circumstances that define us, but how we respond to them. Embrace these principles, and you'll find yourself living a life of peace and strength.